Hi Metalheads, willkommen zum METALHEADS FOREVER, Show Nummer 387 am 4.7.2022. Schön, dass ihr dabei seid zur ersten Show dieser Woche. Ich kann versprechen, es wird wieder eine sehr coole Woche mit sehr coolen Gästen. Und heute haben wir Gäste aus Finnland. Eigentlich einen Gast haben wir, meinen Gitarristen und Sänger natürlich. Thomas ist heute mein Gast. Heute sind Midnight Bullet unsere Gäste. Und ich kann euch gleich sagen, als ich heute Nachmittag das Programm zusammengestellt habe, dachte ich mir, heiliger Scheiße, das ist ein richtiger cooler Sound. Richtig coole Band. Freut euch. Powervollen Heavy Metal. Coole Melodien und 2 Alben und eins besser als das andere. Ihr könnt gespannt sein. Alle unsere Gäste draußen vor der Türe oder auf Facebook, bitte rübergehen zu YouTube. Ich sage es immer gleich, in 40 Minuten, 15 Minuten wird der Stream beendet von YouTube, von Facebook, sorry. Und dann wird die Show sowieso gecancelt von mir und gelöscht, weil die ganzen Songs gemutet werden. Also rübergehen zu YouTube, dass ihr dabei seid. Und Twitch kann bei Twitch bleiben. Und die Show geht bis zum Ende durch. Und natürlich bei YouTube geht es bis zum Ende durch. Und zwar auch in der Aftershow mit 4 Videos noch in Aftershow. Bleibt dabei, nicht ausschalten nach dem Interview. Ich habe 9 Videos jetzt vorbereitet von Midnight Bullet. Aber losgehen tut's mit einer coolen Band. Ich glaube zum allerersten Mal in unserer Show. Die heißen Goth Minister. Cooles Video. Und Pandemonium ist der Song. Ich würde sagen, Let the Madness begin.
it's gazing back at us and hell breaks loose. Into the chaos zone we all go. There's the pain in the brain. That's when death go insane. There's the pain in the brain. That's when death go insane.
Gastminister Pandemonium. Sehr cool Anfang. So, die Freunde, are you ready for rock and roll? Are you ready for Finnish rock and roll von Finland? Midnight Bullet, Rain on Me. Let the madness begin right now. Here we go.
Why?
Hell yeah. Midnight Bullet from Finland, Rain on Me. And here's my guest, the singer, Thomas.
Greetings from a very hot Finland. Usually it's not this hot in here, but now it's very hot. If
That's
you
what
can
I'm
see
saying.
the red color on my face, it's not the hangover, it's the heat.
Thomas, thank you so much for coming. Great band. I just said it in German before. Now we have to switch to I think you don't speak German, right?
Unfortunately not. No. Thanks for having me, by the way. Yeah.
Hey, come on. It's a killer band. I was so surprised today because I knew only one song. This is the song in the end. And so Thomas Gindorf prepared all the songs for me. And when I started from song to song, I said, holy shit, that is a killer band. And both of your albums, I must say, it's the killer albums. I love it. Very,
Thanks.
very cool.
Thank you very much. And we have 4 albums, and the songs are coming from the previous 2 albums. So, but thanks.
Your lead guitar player, I had to look twice. It looks like Phil Collen from Def Leppard. You know, how many times people ask him about, or I told him about this, that he looks a spitting image of Phil Collen. You know, it's unbelievable.
I've heard that before, but
yeah, if you watch him right now, how he looks right now, the haircut exactly like this, and he's in a good shape. So
yeah, that's for sure. Yeah,
and that's like Phil Collen. He's absolutely in fit shape. In his age, he's like the monster of all. He looks like he's totally fit, you know.
Yeah.
But we are not here for Def Leppard. We're here for Midnight Bullet.
Yeah, I need to give him a compliment from you when I see him.
Yes, cool band. And I like this. Like your drummer. He looks like so old-fashioned, the beard, the long hair, the fading hair, like me, you know. So I feel connected to him, you know. But he's a cool, and he plays drums. He fits so perfectly to your music, because when he needs a double bass, he brings it right in the right moment. There's not overplaying it. It's right on. It's tight like hell.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
That is actually your trademark. You have great metal songs with always a good chorus, and like a melodic chorus, but a heavy background. That's we will discover today. But before we talk about your 2 albums and the new album and the different songs, I would like to ask you how everything starts with you, how you became a metalhead. What was the trigger? Was guitar your first instrument? All go back to your childhood. How was Finland? Let's say 25 years ago. Was it the same like now? You know, that's what we want to know, the metalhead who is here tonight.
Yeah.
So what was your humble beginning?
Well, first of all, I must say that I wanted to have a beard, but it doesn't grow, so that's why I'm having only mustache for my summer gigs, couple of gigs that we are having in a couple of weeks. But actually, I wasn't playing that much heavy metal at first. I come from a pretty different kind of background, so first band that hit me like a really hard was actually Offspring and the album called Smash, and the Self-Esteem was the song. I remember that maybe I was trying to play when I was a really young kid. I was trying to play some drums, but I remember when I stole my big brother's CD, the Smash album, and I put it on a CD player. And when the Self-Esteem came out of speaker, it just blew my mind. So I couldn't figure anything better than that. So that was really like an opening song for my music career. And then I started to play drums. I was also playing drums first, and trying to, maybe that's why I play rhythm guitars nowadays, because it's kind of the rhythmic, in my point of view, it's more like a rhythmic, like an instrument to play like a rhythm guitar. And I know many great players have been saying this same thing, but it's almost like drums for me. I play like a higher strings are like a cymbals, and the like the lower notes are like a root and a kick drum and a snare, and that comes from the guitar. So that's exactly the same way I see it also. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I started to play drums when I was maybe 7 years old, and I was playing like the Smash album all the way through every day and every week.
The very first time, because I ask every day the same question. What was the first trigger? What was the first band who really crashed? And of course we have. I think now number one is Metallica, as influence for so many. Born in the 80s and 90s, like this, the influence comes from Metallica, AC/DC, Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, but Offspring at the very first time. But saying about Metallica, watching your videos, listen to your voice, I see a lot similarities to James Hetfield. The way how you stays there, how you play the Explorer. You have even some Metallica like James Hetfield phrases in it's like, oh yeah, like this. But you told me it's not about it. You're not copying James Hetfield, because you are actually much more to Offspring than Metallica. But there's a connection there, right?
Yeah, of course. James Hetfield is one of the big names that have done some influence for me, but I think that I can't point out one particular person or artist to say that that's my like a greatest idol. I try to pick like a good parts here and there from pretty quite many artists. So yeah, that's probably why we play the style that we play. Like I like to have maybe a little bit punk rock in the choruses, and I have a harmonics that I like to sing when we are recording songs. And also, well, Lauri is a lot better guitar player than what I am, so he comes again. He's a little bit more of the heavier side of the music. He did listen and also listens still like bands like Ozzy Osbourne and Motorhead, like myself, and Black Label Society and Pantera and that kind of style.
That's cool.
So that's the kind of combining.
I told you before, we have our fan club is already there, and many of them greet you. So what we do today, because there are not so many now, so we one by one I show you who greets you. Is Högi, beloved Högi. He's greeting you.
Hello.
Our head booker Thomas.
Hello. Same name, Thomas. Yeah.
From Austria, our dear Hannes. He's A&R for NRT Records, and he's booker for the big bands as well. Hannes, grüß dich. Michael Lohmann, he was actually the first. Was great. Then, no, he was the first in your band, in the support band. Our Heli from Munich. Then our bass player, our beloved Anita, and Manny was the first who said, "What a cool sound is this here?" He was the first one. He's the drummer, So,
here.
"Rain on Me." I chose this song because it's one of the heaviest song. I must say this is a real kick-ass song, and your program, that makes your program exciting. It's not only this way. You show also a little softer parts in the first album, but we talk about this later. Rain on Me. What is the backstory to Rain on Me, the first track?
The story behind the song?
Yeah, I will always ask you the same question, because we want to know about the song.
Well, actually, it's a little bit like critics for the social media, and it's a kind of a middle finger for the social media, because it can suck you in quite a lot these days, and people are trying to post something they're really not, and it's kind of showing the false image, that you should be this and you should be that, and this is the life that you should be after and trying to reach. It's not always that, I think, and I totally get that. Though there are a lot of social media influencers, and they make money out of it, and that's like their job, and there's nothing bad about that. It's not just for me. So I have my personal social media accounts and also with the band, but I've been thinking like a couple of years now that maybe I wanna be more on the background nowadays, at least. So
let's say, because I have nothing to do with not so much with Instagram, for example, which is now more popular than Facebook. I'm an old Facebooker, but I tell you what, since November I changed a new profile and I invite only metalheads. Totally different now to before. I had 5,000 all over the place, all from my TV appearance. I was on TV, so I have a lot of different, and I was like bashing and bullshit. Since I have now my metal channel, let's say, profile, it's totally different. It's now every day I see about concerts, and this is a big difference. So I think it's worth to kick out some people who are always this bashing on this bullshit stuff, and get the right people, and then you enjoy the social media much more than before.
Yeah,
I would say we go right to 2019. I always ask you, is this the right time, like date? Because sometimes in the internet is wrong. Into the Fire is 2019, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The next song is Ain't Dead Yet, and I that's why I asked you before. Has something to do with Jason Becker? I said no, it's nothing to do. So it's because it's the same. The movie came out of Jason Becker called Ain't Dead Yet. I would say we play first and we talk later. What is it?
Yeah, sure. Sounds cool.
All right. Here is from the 2019 album Into the Fire. Here is Ain't Dead Yet, and I always put the link to your page where you can buy, and I speak in German to the people. Ihr da draußen, ich werde immer wieder mal beim Song den Link rein posten, wo ihr die Songs oder die Albums kaufen könnt. Okay? Hier ist Midnight Bullet, Ain't Dead Yet from Into the Fire album from 2019.
You want to make it right, you wanna go through stone.
You know, I don't know why I listen to this track, and immediately I think about Phil Campbell,
Yeah,
which is right.
that is
This
absolutely correct. Yeah, this was kind of the triumph to the Motorhead. This is pretty straightforward Motorhead that kind of things we have already quite many songs, but this was particularly to meant to be like this, like a triumph
yes,
to yeah.
it is. Hannes Rittel has a nice comment. Old old school without sounding old fashioned. Tricky thing. Well done. Compliments.
Thank
Punkt.
you, thank you so
Punkt.
yeah,
Point.
awesome.
Yes, yeah, that's true. It's this is the your soundtrack. That's it. It is, and not only like if you listen to both albums one by one, there's a lot to discover.
Yeah,
Especially like this. This is when you listen to songs and you say, yeah, it's well done, it's a good produced, good song. So, but if there's something, you immediately be transferred to you have immediately you have Lemmy in your mind, you know, or like is the little fills in is exactly like Phil Campbell did, or even Fast Eddie. I must say, Phil Campbell did a fantastic job to took over from Fast Eddie, which I admire both, you know,
yeah,
more even Fast Eddie because this was my original Motorhead, but Phil Campbell for out of 25 years he was with Lemmy or even longer.
yeah.
Uh,
Something like that, yeah.
Unbelievable.
And
Over 30 years, I guess. Yeah.
yeah, Lauri is actually pretty amazing, like a lead guitar player. He's a very musical. He has a very musical style to write those lead guitar parts. So it's not just like some licks that you learn from somewhere and sweeping and doing like a
Yeah.
crazy like a technical stuff. And he's very technical too. But I'm not saying that. But like I said, he's very musical and serving the songs. That's
Absolutely. That's and a cool look as well. He's a cool motherfucker. He's on walking around so like he cares shit, you know. And this is he fits so perfectly to Lemmy, you know. And his new band, Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons, is a killer album. You
yeah.
listen to this? I love
Actually,
it.
I heard of it. Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what? Hey, you
Yeah.
have to. This is actually a
Yeah, check it out. Yeah, for sure.
it fits perfectly to Phil Campbell, perfectly, and I'm very
Yeah.
happy for him. I mean, look, Mickey D, he's now with Scorpions, big arenas, and Phil Campbell plays the clubs, but he's happy, and that is the most important, I guess.
Absolutely.
Who knows where Phil? But he did also big festivals now. I saw pictures. I love it.
Yeah.
Ain't that yet? What so it's nothing to do with Jason Becker at all. What is
No.
the backstory to Ain't That Yet?
Well, like I said, basically this was kind of like a triumph to Motorhead, basically, and it's kind of the underlining the style that we want to do, and the music is what I really want to do and write the songs. I don't know how long I'm gonna be writing the songs, but I know for sure that even if we don't have a Midnight Bullet, some point maybe, I don't know. Hopefully we don't quit any soon. but anyway, so I'm gonna write songs till I can. So that's basically underlining that kind of message here.
You know what I discovered when I listen to your songs, you sing from your heart.
Yeah,
There is
that's what I do.
definitely this range fits you so perfectly because it's believable, it's authentic. It's not like you copy somebody, so that's you. And I was impressed. I'm a singer by myself, and I know how stuff to sing is hard sometimes. If you have and you deliver, you're not you have no high tones, falsettos, but you have great screamings. So
Mm.
you in the right moment, the right scream, that's it. So that's what it says. Your guitar, for example, you put in when it's necessary, and the same is the drummer. That is the sound of Midnight Bullet. It's everything is tight like hell, and there is not overplayed. Always on point. That's is my humble opinion about your music after listening to every track 4 times. It's very, very cool. That's
Thank
why
you.
I said I called actually Thomas today, who put the songs together for me. I said, this band is really, really cool. I love it. I didn't expect this. I said, okay, this it's a hard rock band from Finland. Let's see, because I know only one song before, so now I know the whole album, 2 albums, and I love it. It's cool.
Thank you
I
so
would
much.
say we go to 21. So the release of the second album was 21, right?
No, like I said before, that we actually have 4 albums. First album came out 2012, and the second album came out 2014, and
That's right.
the third album, came out 2019, and the last one came.
From the first one, I don't have anything here, but I have one from the 2014. You're right. For me, I said the 2 albums because the most today is from the second last and the last one. That's why I said these 2 albums. But you're right. I have one more song from the 2014 from the Faraday Cage album. But
that was the first album, debut album, 2012. Faraday Cage was our debut album.
Okay.
Lose My Face was the second album.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the title track of the new album.
Yep.
It is Hostile Residence, right?
Yeah.
And as a killer track, and I like this videos between. But let's watch it. It's very cool. Here we go. Here is Hostile and Residence.
What you fight against the nature? Always try to play the god. Never see the coming danger.
Very good mix between melodic and heaviness. Good chorus. That is your trademark. I love it.
Thanks. Yeah.
I think a lot of comes here up from Offspring, also from some melodies, and also heaviness. And I would say I love it.
Yeah. Lauri is, like I said previously, that Lauri is a very good guitar player, and he writes kick-ass riffs. That's what I like about him so much. So that's good to combine. Have a melodic choruses and kick-ass riffs. So can't go wrong.
No. Also a song you can point out everybody in the band who does a great job.
Yeah.
And
yeah, actually, our bass player Mirko, also he's a very good drummer. Also, so that's kind of the foundation that we have in our band.
Yes.
Like Mikko is a great drummer, very solid player, and also Mirko is a very solid bass player. So that's a good foundation that we have.
It's tight like hell. Like I said before, you only have a tight band if the people are the bass and the drums are tight. Then you have and again a song where your drummer put in the right moment the double bass. It is very dominant but very, very cool. It's like a train. You know, this is like I imagine this live. It must be killer. I always, you know, when I think about double bass, I always have in my memory when I was in the front row with Motorhead, I see Filthy Animal Taylor. He plays Overkill, the double bass. It was like a killer, you know, like it was so fucking loud and like heart stopping, you know. And this is also the kind of double bass he played. This is very, very, very cool. Yeah. This is like also a trademark in your band, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's the way how he plays the drums. It's like a Cosy Powell drums. There's this in your face drumming, you know. It's not too many fills, but it's always on spot.
Spot on.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, I agree.
Hostile Resistance.
Hostile Resistance.
What is the backstory?
Well, actually, this is I wrote these lyrics way before the unfortunate happenings in Ukraine and this kind of chaotic situation, what is happening there actually. So this is a little bit like a critics for the everyone who is involved in politics. And I'm not saying that all politics are bad or corrupted, but usually human nature tends to be like in a way that we want to have like we need to have everything more and more, and we need to have a control even more. And some people can be like a really selfish when they are trying to achieve those things. And this was kind of pointing out to the politics, like not saying the names, but like some presidents that don't want to give up their they don't want to admit their lost their like voting, and the next president is coming to the taking over things and that kind of stuff. So that was kind of the basic idea with this song. So
well, you know, but we know also that the presidents always like puppets, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they are not. But I agree, and we don't go too much in politics, but one thing for me, sure, if you learn something out, let's say the pandemic, for example, if you learn something 2 years ago, when the world stood still for a while, you know, that everything was what was beloved and used to it, suddenly nothing going on, you know, then it should be a wake-up call for everybody to appreciate the life more and say, hey, be happy if you have this, you know, and that or not say, oh damn, I can do this, I can do that, or everything what I used to do, I can't do it now because I'm locked in home. I think this should be the wake-up call for everybody to think about what is really important in life and be happy what you have, no, and not more like just said. This was for me the absolute wake-up call in my life, and I know many people have to think the same. I know all my friends, they say, you know, it was a wake-up call, and maybe the world needed this because it was like a hamster wheel. The hamster wheel going faster, buff, and then stood still, and then, damn, what now? And now slowly we're going back to our, hopefully, into our old life, But who knows? Who knows what is the next step? Because the humans are stupid. This shows now war. For what is war? Why?
Yeah.
Why we don't can live in peace and enjoy life? What is most important is enjoy friendships, enjoy love, enjoy, and not fucking wars and for greed and money. But this is politics.
Yeah,
I get
exactly.
a little bit angry about this.
That song wasn't about like a pandemic thing. It's not the hostile resistance of that subject. So even that came out, quite probably the timing was quite convenient, but it's more about that subject. Yeah.
Yeah. But somehow it fits in many subjects,
Of course.
I have this many times when people writing songs about war, which is not pointed to this war, which is just we have now, because there are so many before. Everywhere in the world is war somewhere,
Yeah.
But when it comes to a just recent war, and many people say, when I listen to our song, our video now, it gives me shivers because it's so authentic to right now, and yeah. All right,
Thanks.
cool song.
Thanks.
Great title track for album, which is much heavier than the album before. And now we have the next two videos are from the second last. It's from the Into the Fire, and this shows a little bit quiet. The next one is more quiet and shows a different voice of you. You have a beautiful voice, a singing voice, which so far you was more the screamer, and only in the chorus you shine as a singer. But now we listen. I think the next one is not so much, but the next one, A Quiet Whisper. I like also your titles. It's on point. It's like Rain on Me. It's cool. Ain't Dead Yet. Hostile Resistance. Quiet Whisper. Sounds cool, or is a very cool track. I would say, let's play it and then talk.
Awesome.
Here we go.
Won't let me go, and I'm too scared to close my eyes. Shadows falling down when I turn up the light.
Into the Fire. Great album. Quiet Whisper. I always thought Whisper quiet anyway, but what is the point to make it quiet Whisper?
Actually, I can't remember what was the point. It just sounded like I don't know. It just came somewhere. First, I think it was. First, I think I was thinking about maybe it's a silent whisper, but then I wanted to change it quiet whisper because it sounded to me like a more powerful, I think.
Yeah, it's like a silent scream.
Yeah,
same. Yeah, it's like a phrase.
Absolutely, yeah.
And what is the story behind Quiet Whisper?
Actually, this is kind of the songs that, like we come from very different kind of backgrounds, and I like to listen to very different kind of music all the time. It doesn't need, it doesn't have to be like a metal all the time. I like to listen to like a rock and punk and even Avicii, that kind of stuff. Don't kill me. But anyway,
hey.
I think it's just like you can take so many things out of when you just open your mind and listen to whatever kind of music, really. So I was having and this isn't that far off, but I was listening quite a lot the band called Ghost, the Swedish band, and this actually this was pretty different kind of song that ended up to be like this in the album. So it was a all the way acoustic one at first, but then I was thinking that this is a pretty cool song and like a good melodies and a nice atmosphere, and it seemed like that song could really fit in our album, this album, Into the Fire album. So I did the melody and that kind of stuff, and then I was just trying to think what to say here, this song, and some songs are maybe like a really personal ones, and some songs are just they come somewhere, I don't even know. But this was kind of this the vibe was the vibe that was in the song. I tried to take this song kind of in the way like the Motorhead song titled "Don't Let Daddy Kiss Me." So that was kind of the idea, that where I get the inspiration from.
It's funny because I couldn't figure out what your chorus is always like a mainstream. Your chorus is always a mainstream radio, like you name it. Yeah. And now you mentioned Avicii, and Avicii, I saw the documentary about him, which is very sad ending about. He was a genius in his own right, and of course he sell millions and millions of CDs because this was his the chorus was always like mainstream sing along, and that is actually maybe you have both in you, like the Phil Campbell style stuff, and also like Avicii, which is nothing wrong because I mean it's mainstream, but I mean this guy sold tons of records, and but it's also sad how life goes, and
it's not just like that. I want to write like a radio friendly choruses and the sing along choruses. That's not the point actually. It's just more because I like to sing I said that I like to sing harmonics as well. So, yes. So that's maybe kind of, I can explore my voice when I'm singing like the lead vocals, and then I'm doing like opening up like a harmonic singing. So that's more of like exploring myself, not that much about the radio-friendly choruses, I would say.
I would like to greet somebody before we go to the next song, and this is Eckart Klein. Hallo lieber Ecki, grüß dich. Danke, dass du uns immer supportest im Künstlerpool. Schaut mal in den Künstlerpool rein. Sehr cool. Da hat schon tausende von Leute, mittlerweile über 1000 auf alle Fälle. Alle möglichen Künstler. Lieber Ecki, ich wünsche dir noch weiterhin gute Besserung. Auch ein Fighter vor dem Herrn. Ecki, I salute you. Danke für den ewigen Support. Jeden Tag postest du unser Zeug. Absolut cool, Ecki. Und viel Glück mit deinem Künstlerpool und der lieben Frau immer an deiner Seite. Ganz cool. It has to be done, dear Thomas, because he's sick. He's fighting, and very, very cool guy, Eckhart Klein. Now we go. We still stay into the Fire album, which, if you compare to I said before, to the recent album, to the Hostile Resistance, it's already Hostile already said it sounds heavy. It is heavy. It's a heavy album, and the Into the Fire has more blend. You have more choices. You have much more to discover. And the next one is actually, if I say from this album, my highlight, because I still love ballads. I love ballads because if somebody can sing a ballad, then you know it's a great singer. And the best ballads come from heavy metal bands. You know, this in the 80s, it was actually every metal band needed a ballad because it was a seller. But the best comes from Scorpions or even Bon Jovi, and all this melodic great band. And this one is a great track. It's No Turning Back. It's my highlight, and let's listen. And by the way, who makes all your lyric videos?
Actually, those lyric videos were made by our bass player, Mirko.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
Because I'm doing the same right now, producing lyric videos, and I always thinking, how the guy doing this and doing that? You know, he's talented. It's cool.
I don't know how he's making those. So.
Very cool. Give my great kudos to him. Very cool. Here's No Turning Back from the Into the Fire album. Here we go.
Let me fall, but please catch me here. I'm fading away. Take my hand and step in the fear. Just keep walking alone. Every day try to find my home. If there's no one waiting, then I'll go. I will lose this time. There's nothing outside. It's so hard to see through this misery. I don't know myself how lost this person can
amazing. I tell you what, if Metallica released this song, this would be a worldwide hit, 100%. This is a killer track. I
Thanks.
love if a song starts quiet and shows also your voice.
Mm.
Perfectly done.
Yeah,
Absolute perfect.
yeah. Nowadays there are quite many bands that are, they're playing in a certain genre. And it's all the time like a full on, and like our last album was pretty much like that. But I think it's just it's not a weakness. It's the strength that band can play many different style of music and different kind of songs. So it really shows that it's not just the one trick pony, if you say so.
From my humble opinion, your sound is always like honest. There's not like you want to be like that. You don't want to be like sounding, but it sounds always like your band, and this is special. It's for me, it's special. I tell you what, I really enjoy this, and have really every day another band, and I listen to so many songs, thousands now since 1.5 years.
Mm.
Let's say I listen to 3,900 videos since January 21. So every day, and sometimes I get really goosebumps, and sometimes it's like oh, I enjoy this, it's not like you get too much, So every day something special, and this was definitely that song. I think, wow, I really like this. This is, and I was curious, what is the next move? And then comes this killer, this old school bam bam bam. It's like an old school, but it fits perfectly in the song.
Yeah.
I love this. This is my highlight tonight, to be honest. That is a great song.
Thanks.
Now we go back to 2014, my friend, with longer hair. I love to see how the people change. Like you're already grown. It was like the hair in a face, and so different. It's from the album Faraday Cage, 2014, and
2012. First
12.
album.
So you see, that's what I say. I have to anyway. This is not published anyway. This is only for me. Sometimes you see this in the internet, and then I copy this, and that's why I always ask 2012. All right, this was your debut, right?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Let's talk now about the beginning of Midnight Bullet. How the name came together, and how this band was formed.
Yeah. Actually, we've been playing with our drummer, myself, and our drummer Mikko. We've been playing together like I don't know, 15, 20 years, something like that. Time goes so fast, I can't remember, but something like that, yeah. And actually, when we were younger, we did have other bands, and I was playing that Offspring skate punk kind of music, like originally. But then I don't know. I just felt that I wanted to have like a heavier. I wanted to get into the heavier music, and I knew Mikko. He was playing drums already then, and also he knew like a double kick drum playing style, and I knew that he's a great drummer. So I just asked him if he wanted to join the band, and actually Lauri, the lead guitar player, is a old friend of mine. We were in the same class in the school, so we knew each other. We've been knowing each other like a whole life since we were 7
So
years
Lauri and Mika, they're already there, but the bass player was a bald guy, if I remember.
Originally, yeah. The bass player originally was our drummer's big brother, so Timo Tipi Nokelainen.
Mhm.
And nowadays, after the second album around 2016 or 17, something like that, Tipi had quite many other projects, and he needed to have a time for those projects. So then we kind of decided that maybe it's better that we have another bass player. So no big drama over there, just like just time issue. And we asked the Mirko to join the band to play a bass. So actually, Mirko is a little younger than we are. So we are like
So Mirko looks the oldest, but is the youngest.
no, he is the oldest, but only like a half year older than myself. So
And Mirko the drummer with the long hair.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love him. He's cool. He has something I like. Something I would love to talk to him. You know, he's a cool dude. To be honest,
Absolutely.
let's see. Let's say this is the beginning of Midnight Bullet. And how comes the name together? Who had the idea?
It was actually just like a word game on the paper. I did came up with the band name, so I was just putting the words on the paper. There's no bigger meaning behind the name, so I was just kind of started to combining those words. And at some point I looked at the words midnight and bullet, and it sounded rock and roll enough to me, and was cool enough. So
Yeah, it's a cool name. Midnight Bullet sounds
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. Now we listen to you guys the humble beginning of the band, because this is like the direction, and then here we go. You have the first album, Faraday Cage, and it's already 10 years ago.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
10th year anniversary.
Time
This,
runs.
November. Yeah, it was released November 2012. So
Okay.
it'll be 10-year anniversary.
And it's funny to watch you guys, except that the drummer, he looks the same, you know. But you changed a lot, like you became from a teenager to a man somehow, you know. It's just funny to watch, but the tightness and the heaviness is there already, and it's a great track called "Through the Iron," which actually paved the way. How it goes.
Actually, I was 16 or 17 when I wrote that song, that Through the Iron. So it was in my in my drawer, or what do you say? So it was all in dust and that kind of stuff. So
let's rock it. Let's watch you as a nearly a teenager, maybe a little bit grown up, but cool. yes, Midnight Bullet, yes, Through the Iron. Two things. Right in the beginning, what really sticks out the song, this killer riff, which reminds me a little of Rammstein. This kind of guitar and this kick-ass bass. The sound of the bass sounds so heavy, very cool. How you produced? You had a producer in this time, or was this produced by the band? Because it sounds too perfect for me.
Yeah, actually, we do the producing part of things ourselves. So our debut album was produced by our bass player and myself, and as well the Lose My Face. Actually, the Lose My Face second album was we released it in 2015. First songs came out 2014, late 2014, and it was the beginning of 2015 the album came out. But anyway, the Into the Fire album, I did the producer things, and as well this Hostile Resistance album, I did also the producing things, and I also did the mixing and mastering for the latest album. So
impressive, I must say. And for me, clear when you hear this song, see the video, this is so well done. There is no way that this not be successful somehow. I mean, there is a future for this band. You can see this is professionally done. It sounds great. Everything there.
Yeah, we've been very fortunate that we have skillful people around us. Through the Iron video was actually the guy who was studying, and I'm not sure what he's doing at the current days. Maybe that's his profession to make these kind of videos. I don't know, but at the time he was really trying to study those things, and he was in the school studying that field. So yeah, and the mixing part, we have a lot of good friends that did the mixing of previous albums. So yeah, we've been very fortunate to have talented people around us.
It's compact. That's all your albums. I have only 3. Unfortunately, I don't have the second one. It's a pity. But we had the beginning, which is a great track anyway. Through the Iron, you go, okay, what is the story? Do you have this already? It was an old song from you. You had already in it.
Very old song. I can't quite remember what was the story behind, because that's so many years. It's 20 years ago I wrote that song. So I'm 36 now. So, and I was 16 or 17 when I wrote that song. But basically, we have a pretty similar subjects all over the places. Of course, sometimes I like to write lyrics something else than what I've ever done before, but basically I think that Through the Iron was kind of part of the theme which is on the whole album, which is that it's kind of your inner battles and you're prisoner in your own head and you're trying to get out of there, and that kind of stuff. So quite a lot of mental side of lyrics we have in our songs.
Yeah. How you come up with lyrics? You influenced by your surroundings or by TV or you see something what bothers you and then you put it down on paper, or how it works for you?
Yeah, it depends really. I pretty much every time I write music part first and then let the music guide me wherever the song needs to go. So then I might get some ideas, what I see or what I hear. Sometimes it can be stories about my own life. And actually I forgot to say previously that actually the good lyrics, I think, are the kind of it leaves you freedom to see the lyrics how you want to see them. It's not always just like I'm saying that this is this and this is that. And
I hear this a lot.
Yeah,
it's the best way.
Yeah.
Write lyrics, and everybody can put this in his life, in his personal life. It fits. This song fits not for this guy, but it fits perfectly in this guy because he finds himself in this lyric. That's the best. Yeah, I get it.
Exactly. So, but it depends really. Sometimes I like the Hostile Resistance title and the lyrics. Into the Fire song is a very personal song for me, also, and the title song. And
it was a good point because it's the next song, Into the Fire.
Yeah.
So it's the next song in line now. If we say let's play right away, so
Sure.
then you tell me a story. Why is this the personal song? Okay.
Okay.
Here's the title track of the Into the Fire album, Into the Fire. Fantastic track. I love it. And I love the lyric video. So cool done. I like it.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Great job by Mirko.
And I must say, a fantastic guitar solo.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
really, for sure.
Really, really, really cool. So you said before you have a personal story to this song.
Yeah, I do. Actually, I don't want to give too much away, but this is a very personal song for me. and it's not about my life directly, but this song goes out to one person in my family actually. So who is like my biggest idol. So he was having, and well, like I said, I don't want to give too much away, but was having difficulties and a hard time. So this was kind of that I wanted to dedicate this song for him. So yeah, that's all I really want to say about it.
Nothing more to say, because I appreciate that you keep this for you, because it's personally. It's nobody's business. If they want to find out, maybe they find out if they read the lyrics and But yes, I agree. And it's nice if we have songs as songwriters. There are so many. I'm a writer for myself for 40 years now. I wrote my very first song, 42 years. My very first song I wrote 1980.
Yeah.
And I had one personally, one song. It's unbelievable. Australian fan of mine, he chose his last, what he said before he passed away. He was very sick. He said he wanted a song of mine in his funeral. The last what he ever said in his life, said he wanted this song after the last eagle flew on, and then he closed his eyes. And his sister told me this. And if you hear this, then you touch somebody with your music. I think it's the biggest compliment you can get as a songwriter. If something happened like this, the last thing somebody says in his life, he wants this song in his funeral. Unbelievable. It gets me goosebumps when I only think about this. And you write down your feelings in the song. It's very, very cool.
Yeah.
And it's
reveal myself. So to be honest, so I like I said, sometimes, and I don't know if it's just the way I see it, but even when I'm singing like the phrases like I'm not always, I don't mean always like myself. So even when I use the word I or whatever, I try to put myself in those situations, and that's why I'm singing like I'm the one, the things that are happening to myself. So, but it's not always like that. So. But yeah, I'm not afraid to expose myself in those lyrics either. So But I try to write those lyrics, like I said, in a way that it leaves you room to, to take it how you want to take it. So
it's cool if you get something rid of you. If something is inside you and it bothers you, or you want it out. And writing is a great way to like a therapy. Also, if you're grieving, you put it down. At least you have it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
We now have a little attack on you because I always collect messages from our guests, and I show you a very famous guest how he did it, and maybe you can do something like he did it. Here we go.
And you are watching Metalheads Forever, the real place with real music and real people. We will see you out there on the road. Peace and love.
Thomas, he is in the business now for over 40 years. He plays with the biggest bands in the world, like Journey and Whitesnake and Dead Daisies and Thin Lizzy and Ted Nugent. These guys, the real deal, and still have it. And he's coming back to our show in September 12th, if I'm not mistaken. He's coming, has a new album. So Marco Mendoza is back in a show in September 12th, if I'm not mistaken. I think 12 is it. If not, it's in September anyway. I need something from you like this, like without me saying, "Hey, this is Thomas from Metal Bullet, and you're watching Metalheads Forever," something like this. Can you do it right away?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So I get rid of this screen, and you can start when you want. I edit later, and here we go.
All right. Hello, I'm Thomas from Midnight Bullet, And you are watching Metalheads Forever.
Nice and easy. Very cool. Thank you.
Thank
This is
you.
of course with flames and sparkles and sound. It sounds much cooler, even.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Let's do a picture. We have 2 more videos. Let's do a picture. This is the picture for the thumbnails for Instagram. Say Instagram, where people can find you. You have a YouTube channel. You have a Facebook page. You have an Instagram page.
Yes. And that's about it. Yeah. Those are our social media accounts. So
Of course, you have Tinder. Okay. No. Let's do a little attitude. I count to 3. You know what? Whatever what you want to do. And
Yeah.
I count to 3 or give you out a smile. This is good enough. I count to 3 and then we do the picture. 1, 2, 3. This was unexpected. Cool. Thank you. We have new guests joining in. I see Gisela, our Bremen chapter chief. Then yes, here it is Gisela. Gisela, grüß dich, servus, hallo. Hannes Hüttel says, Grüße von Fate Fee. Denen gefällt es ziemlich gut. Do you want tomorrow's fate or merciful fate? No, merciful fate, I don't think so. Daniel ist also hier. Daniel, grüß dich, liebe Daniel. Schön, dass ihr alle noch reinschaut. Yeah, Monday is always a tricky, but many people are tired from the working first day, but many watching the show afterwards. So alle, die Show später sehen, seid gegrüßt und schön, dass ihr reinschaut und lasst ein Like da, bitte. Alle hier mal schauen. I just check how many liked already, because today I think could be much more. Haut mal alle den Like-Button draufhauen und abonnieren sowieso und die Höllenglocke betätigen, dass ihr alle, die meisten haben sie schon, aber liken, Freunde, haut mal auf den Like-Button drauf, alle. Und ihr könnt auch die Sendung, das ist ein Teilen-Button in YouTube, könnt ihr auch auf eure Seiten teilen, dass noch mehr Reichweite bekommt. Thomas, we have the last 2 hours from the new album, from a Hostile Resistance, and the next track is a really cool track, which is unfair to say because every track so far is cool. This is one of the shows that you could say every song is a killer. Every song, and I say in German to our German guests, ihr da draußen, ich habe wirklich als 2 Alben durchgehört und einen davon einen Song habe ich gehört von den Faraday Cage von 2012, auch cool. Die letzten 2, wo ich habe sie alle durchgehört, ein paar Mal, und jeder Song ist ein Killer. There's no filler on the last 2 albums anyway. The last 2 albums, no filler. The second album, I really don't know. It's unfortunately, but the last ones are killer. And the last one is a heavy album. I must say, Hostile Resistance is a heavy album from top to bottom. And the next song is my second favorite song tonight. It's Angel of Babylon.
Awesome.
I would say play it and then we talk. Second last song today. Here we go. Here is Angel of Babylon, Midnight Bullet. I love this melody, this guitar melody. Da, 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 da. This like epic. Love it.
Yeah, it was a pretty different that what we have our material like a previous material. So
Yes.
came out of nowhere, really. Just came
Keep-
somewhere. Yeah.
Keep this. This is the surprises you always deliver. Every album you have some surprises on it, and that shows how creative you are. You know, I hope you like the yellow, the color yellow, because Gisela already started to cheer you up with some beer. And ihr da draußen, hoch die Humpen für unseren Gast. Unser letzter Song ist gleich, steht vor der Türe. Gisela shows you a lot of beer. Looks like this.
Awesome.
Högi join in with a lot of beers. Michael join us. Ihr da draußen, manche zeigt es nicht an. Ich weiß nicht, was mit YouTube los ist, dass es nicht mehr angezeigt wird. Muss ich immer freischalten. Jetzt muss ich schon Bier freischalten. Also so, YouTube gets getting more stupid by the day, you know. Now you have to approve some comments. Also wenn mal euer Kommentar nicht dabei war, sorry, es liegt nicht an mir. Das machen die von YouTube, die sperren jetzt, muss ich wieder freimachen. Wenn ich es nicht gleich sehe, da Daniel zum Beispiel anzeigen. So, jetzt weiß ich nicht, ob es angezeigt ist. Da jetzt ist der Daniel jetzt hier, genau. Daniel, auch deine Biere sind hier. I don't know why YouTube doing this, you know. We are in 2022, it's getting stupid by the day, you know. I don't know why.
By the way, Lauri says hi and thank you for comparing him to Phil Collins. So our lead guitar player says hi. And thanks
Why is not coming in to join in?
maybe he has some business to do. I don't know.
Phil Collins, fuck the business, come in the show. I want to see Phil Collins live, and I just thought of the same again. You know, it looks a little bit, but more in the what song was it? Was it Rain on Me?
Yeah.
It looks like Phil Collins. You know, it's
Yeah.
yeah. Hi to you too. Great band, by the way. I love it. Angel of Babylon. Now we have to talk about two songs, Angel of Babylon, and the last one is Rise and Fall, which this song was in the advertising already, and I played the song before. Great song. What is Angel of Babylon and Rise and Fall? These two songs. Give me both from the Hostile Resistance album.
Yeah. Actually, it was the Angel of Babylon It was the kind of the same idea that we have pretty often, that it was a kind of depression and kind of the bad mood that you might have sometimes at the times. But I wanted to take it. I don't always want to sing like the. I'm not saying the like a bad words like a F word, but I'm not singing like all the time that I feel so bad and I need to get out of here and that kind of stuff. So I wanted to take it a little bit further and to take it like a kind of this kind of a religious metaphor, like a Babylon is often described in the Bible and that kind of thing. I'm not that familiar with the religious stuff and not the Bible, but I somehow just came up the idea that Babylon, and then kind of little bit checked it out, and it's a kind of ominous and that kind of thing. And it sounded cool to me. It was kind of a expression that I wanted to put into this song. So kind of the Babylon, the city Babylon inside you, the city is collapsing, and that kind of metaphor in this song. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's basically the idea, and also that, like you said, the melodies are pretty epic. So this is pretty different kind of melodic style of song that we have our previous song. So the Angel kind of, I wanted to take this kind of black metal thing. So it sounded cool too. Angel of Babylon.
I am sure if you put in the middle of this song like a break, only with the dum dum dum, and everybody this would be the whole hall sings this tune. This is a must do actually.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. You actually inspired me just before to one of my next songs, because I have my band called Hell der Wow. And Hell der Wow is the city I live, and hell is like a common. And now you inspired me actually to write a song, Angel of Hell der Wow, like an angel in a hell, in this is like something could be something, it just inspired me, right?
Yeah.
To tell me the story.
Awesome.
Angel
Yeah.
of Hell der Wow. I write a song about this.
Absolutely. Yeah. Awesome. Sounds great. I'm not thinking that much when I write songs. I'm not thinking like maybe this part could be a sing-along kind of style or that kind of. I think I believe that those kind of things comes by accident somewhat. I think maybe some part can be very good sing-along part, but I'm not sure. Maybe sometimes it meant to be like a sing-along part, but I'm not like overthinking it, at least, that this should be like a sing-along.
Right now, Iron Maiden playing in Berlin. And they're the kings of sing-alongs, because they have this Fear of the Dog and stuff like this.
Yeah.
And one of our members, now more members, Thomas Schmelz is there, Tamo is there, and who knows who is there too. So tonight, Iron Maiden. You like Iron Maiden, Thomas?
For sure, yeah, very iconic band. And we have a gig next Saturday, and
Yes.
we are playing with Blaze Bailey, actually.
Yes,
Coming to me,
unbelievable.
30 minutes away from where I live, so
you told me before. Please give Blaze my regards, and of
Sure.
course his manager Mark, very very cool guy. If you see him, I think so. I think he will travel with Blaze. Say hello, and I would love to welcome him back. He was last year in March. He was my guest. It's very cool guy.
Yeah.
Very 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 friendly, humble guy, and he's a legend in his own right.
It's an
And
honor.
to fill in for Bruce Dickinson, this is quite a shoe to fill, And he did a great job. But he's excellent. He's a lovely guy too. You will have fun with him. He's a guy. He's not like an arrogant guy. He's like a buddy guy. You will see. Sure. Have fun with him.
I will.
Thomas, please give my regards to the rest of the gang. And if maybe they're watching, thank you so much. You have a great man on front with a great voice, great personality, and wonderful, a great band. Midnight Bullet, absolutely killer band right in the beginning of the week. I love it, every song. Good luck. And the next song is on the 12th, or when?
Sorry?
The next gig, people can see you where?
It's in Mikkeli, July 9th.
July 9th, okay. In Finland.
No, June. Which month is it? I don't know.
We are in July already. Oh, fuck. Yeah. You see, it confused me too.
Yeah.
Oh, we are in July already.
Yeah.
So in Finland, right? The show is in Finland.
In Mikkeli, yeah.
Mikkeli.
Mikkeli, yeah.
Mikkeli.
Yeah, and then we have a couple of weeks now. Saturday we also have a gig in Lahti, Ravintola Restaurant Torvi, it's called. So we are having a couple of gigs now, upcoming.
I forgot. Was it Finnish band Stråle?
Finnish band?
Stråle.
Stråle? No.
You know Stråle? Do you know Stråle?
No, doesn't ring a bell.
Pissing.
Sorry.
It was a Finnish band, I guess. It was not the name Stråle. It's like the A has a dot on, like the Swedish A. Stråle. It's a, and I thought it was a Finnish band.
Okay.
Not ring the bell. Okay.
No.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
Thomas, thank you so much. Excellent interview. I hope you liked it as well. And I asked you actually in the before if it's possible to get a little fan package for our fan club. Is this possible?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Thank you. I forgot to ask you during the interview. Nearly forgot it. in the login link I send you, there's the address from our German chapter in
Sure.
Mitterfeld. Send it there and please some signatures. Our fan club, they really appreciate the physical stuff, you know, and they honor the stuff, you know. Und ihr draußen, holt euch die Alben, exzellent Musik, geile Band, tight as shit. I love it. Thomas, here's the last song, Rise and Fall. I salute you. Thank you so much. Stay healthy, stay heavy. I don't doubt that you're not stay heavy. And if you have the next album coming out, come back again, please.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me for your show. It
Absolutely.
was an honor to be here. Thank
Hier
you so much.
draußen nochmal die Hupen hoch. Alle Hupen hoch für unseren Gast Thomas von Midnight Bullet. And here is Rise and Fall. I salute you, my friend. Bye.
Bye.
Right now, I'm living in shadows, standing with my life on the edge, hanging last time underneath the gallows, and this fire will be coming for you. Wait for if someone can save me, but I never really had to be. Everything is burning to the ground. You're the only one who can bring me down. Rise and fall again. Rise and fall again. I'm trying to find a way out of this nightmare. I wish I was strong enough to say this road takes me nowhere. Right now, I'm living in the dark night. Every day is a constant fight. I don't have a soul anymore, and I'm losing myself in this war. Wait for someone to set me free, or is it all within my hands? I have already given up. I'm so sick and tired of those demands. Rise and fall again. Rise and fall again. I'm trying to find a way out of this nightmare. I wish I was strong enough to say this road takes me nowhere. We are as one. All different parts still the same. We are as one. We were born without a name. We are as one. Don't let the tyranny to take you out. We are as one. This is what it's all about. I'm trying to find a way out of this nightmare. I wish I was strong enough to say this road takes me nowhere. Rise and fall again.
Liebe Leute, drückt auf die Glocke hier, weil ihr müsst unbedingt mitkriegen, wenn hier wieder was Neues läuft. Auf die Glocke drücken! Ganz wichtig!
Das war er. Thomas von Midnight Bullet. Sehr geile Band. Geiler Wochenanfang. Genau mein Cup of Tea. Und ja, ich kann nur sagen, holt ihr die Alben. Absolut empfehlenswert. So, natürlich, langsam wird es ernst. 16. Gummamaniacs. Ich freue mich schon für euch. Ich schaue euch dann zu. Ja, bringt noch Leute mit. So viele wie möglich einladen. Eure Freunde Werbung machen. Und dass wir eine volle Hütte haben, dass wir den Gummo, dass ihr den Gummo abfeiern könnt. Ich feiere von hier aus mit. Und ja, ich möchte mich ganz herzlich bedanken beim lieben Harald Gottschicker. Er hat wieder verlängert. Danke, lieber Harald, für den Support. Und die Sandra, pass mal auf, Sandra, ich mache dir jetzt ein Angebot, falls du noch da bist. Deine Nummer bleibt bis Ende des Jahres noch erhalten. Vielleicht möchtest du noch irgendwie deine Meinung ändern. Ab dem 1.1. dann geben wir dann die Nummer her. Okay? Das gilt auch für die anderen. Die Tür wird nicht zugemacht. Also vielleicht kommt es wieder zurück. Würde mich freuen. So, Freunde, weiter geht's jetzt gleich. Willkommen zur Aftershow-Party. Und zwar, jetzt kommen gleich mal 2 Neuveröffentlichungen. Jawohl. Nämlich von Organ und mit einem geilen Song. Und zwar Absolution for Our Final Days featuring Elina. Here's Organ.
You ask forgiveness as if the words we say could cure this sickness. It doesn't matter anyway. Witness or failure, there is no other way. This life will find no absolution for our final days. Absolution for our final days. Yeah.
Wenn das kein Monster-Solo ist, dann ist es auch nicht mehr. Sensationell. Und ich habe bloß einen Seb vermisst. Wo ist der Seb da? Den hat es komplett freigegeben für die Elina. Ja. So, Freunde, jetzt kommt eine Nummer, die hat mich richtig an Vogel rausgehauen. Und zwar einmal ein Balladesk-Ball, aber ein saugeiler Song von Thunder Mother. Der neuen Nummer von Thunder Mother, Hot Mess. Wow, der ist richtig cooler Song. Geiles Video auch, cool gemacht mit den Polaroid-Fotos. Anschauen, genießen, einfach mal zurücklehnen. Und ich finde, dass das ist eine der besten Leistungen von der Gojika ist, die sie in allen Thunder Mother Songs bis jetzt gebracht hat. Bei dem hat sie also gescheit. Also wirklich hat sie, die Pipes waren da, also sensationell. Geiler Song, Thunder Mother, Hot Mess, Ready to Attack.
Times I've been places nobody else would find. So many faces, so many stories, but only yours amaze me. I lay down my cards for you, tell you what I've been through. Will you forgive me even now? Let my heart mend. I'll bear my soul to you. Hope you will do it too. Will
absoluter Killer-Song. Jetzt habe ich zweimal heute schon Gänsehaut gekriegt. Hast du Tor aufgestellt. Bei Midnight Bullet mit No Turning Back und jetzt mit Hard Mess, dann Mother. Also damit haben sie meines Erachtens den besten Song rausgehauen. Ich liebe auch den schnellen Song, aber der ist also perfekt produziert. Und die Goldschicker, Hut ab. Was für eine Röhre. Super geil. Absolut Weltklasse. Mother. Kann man nichts verkehrt machen mit dem Song. So, und der George, unser Russer George, ja, gesagt, das sei Wetter, genau. Das ist doch ein Hundelwetter, da kann man sich ein bisschen hintanzeln. Und ja, ich lese immer weiter natürlich auch an unseren lieben Harald. Danke fürs Verlängern natürlich und vor allem, dass du wieder gesund wirst. Ich habe dein Video gesehen heute, dein Magic-Trick und so, und dein Lachen hat richtig gut getan, lieber Harald. Und ich hoffe, dass du wieder bald am Damm bist. Vielleicht schaffst du vielleicht am 16. sogar, dass du kommst. Wer weiß. Und ja, gute Besserung weiterhin und halt durch und werd wieder gesund. Die Sandra braucht dich, mein lieber Freund. So, Freunde, ich würde sagen, haben wir eine Band ab und zu schon gespielt und kommen auf Tour mit Halloween. Und welche Band ist es? Natürlich Hammerfall. Haben wir wieder mal Hammerfall raus. Die vorletzte Nummer heute Abend. Und da würde ich sagen, da ist wieder mal ein geiler Montagabend History. Aber noch sind wir nicht da. Hier ist Hammerfall und Renegade.
Some the raging madness now, this is home. There's no
Jawohl. Hammerfall, Renegade. Sehr cool. Hammerfall, werden wir auch was. Die Jungs mal zu begrüßen. Morgen, liebe Freunde, haben wir wieder eine Band aus Österreich. Allein schon der Name schon geil. Beethoven. Nicht Beethoven, Beethoven. Sehr coole Band. Ich freue mich auf die. Das wäre mit Sicherheit sehr cool. Und der Schlagzeuger hat sich übrigens 2 Shirts bestellt. Das finde ich ja schon mal cool. 2 Shirts, Support Your Local Shirts. Ja, ganz, ganz coole Geste. Ich freue mich schon auf morgen. Beethoven einschalten. Und mit dem nächsten Song verabschiede ich mich auch schon. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet Spaß und ihr seid morgen dabei ab 20 Uhr. Beethoven. Und der Song ist All the Words Are Fake. In diesem Sinne, schlaft gut, werdet gesund, bleibt gesund und don't forget to rock and roll. Wir sind Beethoven, also Lodio. Bis morgen. Tschüss. 20 Uhr.
Out your heart.
you are a fan now. You're a fan. And as a fan, you will never ever forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell.
Hit that bell.
Way
Goddamn.
down below.